Broski got me. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this a yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now, faking the give. Left side, he's got Njoku. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cleveland.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Browns are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field. Interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun, give to Ford. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up third down. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. May to throw on second down. Open man, Demario Douglas. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here, second and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing on third down is May. That's complete to Watkins. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New England. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick throw here is complete.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. They get 5 on third and 1. Working out of the gun, it's May. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
18 Cardinal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 79 Bronco.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Take over.
Back to throw. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready up.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. No problem there on the extra point. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots are back in this one. It's 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run once more with 4. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throw again is May. Thrown left side, the catch is made. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. May to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's May again. He's got Douglas going deep, and that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
They'll go. Here's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shot alert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go play action with May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll go back to forward on 1st down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Again, it's 4. And it'll be brought down as we tick.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
It is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. To throw on 1st down is May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Patriots. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons. And It's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot man in motion right. He'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come on.
Here's 4. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a...
And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. May gonna look to throw. He's gonna try it here again. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. May now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. May to the air once more. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Browns. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. May to throw on 2nd down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. May. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll try and run for it.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Well, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And now he loses the football. The Browns have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Here we go. One final play. So it's a win for the Browns. And right away you can point to the turnover battle.